guess what? We're back, and yeah, I didn't upload on the Saturday and Sunday for a good reason. At least I think it's a good reason. But it's because, you know, I want time off too. Plus, due to some things that are exclusive to due to things that are exclusive to my Saturdays and Sundays, I will not be able to record anyways. But I am trying to keep these videos about 30 minutes long each, because I don't want to record videos that are too long. They take a long time to render. I don't edit anything, in case you haven't noticed. Nothing gets edited. Well, technically nothing. But is this my house? Hello? Yeah, this is my house. But the only editing, quote unquote, I really do is I cut some parts out of the video. By that I mean when I go to the bathroom, which was only on the first video, which is why I saw that break. But also, I just put in, well, technically you can consider it a thumbnail, but in all honesty, it is not really a thumbnail. It is a PNG with the Minecraft logo on a white background. And that's not really a thumbnail. But I also put in intros and outros. I hope they work. They should be there. I watch my own videos to make sure sound is good and thumbnails work and the cuts are good. Make sure all the editing was good, and that the quality that you see is acceptable. Yeah, I see all the things I'm supposed to see. That's why I also know about audio problems. And I've upped the audio on myself by a bit for this video. So if I sound a lot louder, or even just a little louder than I was before, that's on purpose, because I want you guys to be able to hear me. I don't want you guys just listening to a whisper, because honestly, I hate videos that are too quiet. But I'm gonna be doing minor stuff. Still build the house, not much to it. Maybe go back. Haven't thought about that yet. I'm thinking, I don't know what I'm thinking. Jump. Actually, no, I am questioning. See, if I do it now, I cut off here, the floor goes here. I'm obviously not going to do it here, because then I can't even jump. But that doesn't look good for a house. If I do the roof on this level, then I have room but I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I want it taller, maybe. Because it would give me, you know, use to make it taller. Because then, if I make it taller, it means my walls are like this. That's like that. I want to be able to get up here. And it's going to be there. I'm doing this so I can get a perspective on what I'm doing. Yeah, that's a little too tall. I don't like how tall that is. Personally, as a 6 foot tall guy, I, as a 6 foot tall guy, I should not be out height, if that is a word. I should be the tall one in this relationship. I don't like what your height is doing to us. I feel like we're drifting apart more than ever. And I just can't deal with that. I need someone who's gonna look up to me. Or straight into my eyes at best. But that's a joke. Not the 6 foot part, I am 6 foot. But I'm joking, I'm not scared. I do not fear the height of houses. I think. I hope. That would be a weird fear to have, but that probably exists. Now, let me explain a bit of what I'm gonna be doing. So, I'm gonna be doing, it's best to show, but not this. I want to do it here, because I like doing it on the corners, where it's easily visible. I'm gonna do this for the outside, and then I'm gonna do a thing of going one up. Ooh, I had an idea that I may or may not have utilized in the past, because I can't remember it. I'm gonna get more cobblestone and more wood, because this build is mainly gonna consist of cobblestone and wood. I will decorate it, maybe, with blocks that aren't that, but no guarantees. I have no idea what other blocks I can really use realistically, because I'm not gonna go for like quartz and stuff. I like doing more easier builds. I like not having to basically go on an expedition through the 9 realms and more, just so I can get me some funky white blocks. That's not how I operate. You ever wonder what it must be like to live as a Minecraft character? Like, you go into this world, you bleed it dry of every resource, natural and unnatural, you kill the animals in it, you destroy the forests, you somehow slay every goddamn beast that does and does not exist. You summon forces unfathomable to the current beasts this world holds, and you slay them for the pure It's fine. As I was saying, you kill these crafted monsters, and you kill them purely because they offer some sort of prize from their dead corpse. You bring their essence into you, you steal their souls. You create them just to revert the creation. And they don't get a say in that. They're brought into here. They're forced to exist here. and then you make them suffer. There's no one else doing that besides you. Anyways, no. I am tired of that. Anyways, I think I remember not doing that. You know, not putting logs another up. Because I do this. Yeah, it's like this. Now, I am wondering, what if instead of placing wood all the way, what if I do a sort of border with the cobblestone? Okay, I might run out here. But that's fine. If I do like a border like that, does that look good? And I'm gonna need, to be honest, I need a lot more wood than I have right now. This small farm is not going to cut it, and I don't want to spend my time looking for a forest just to cut it down. I want to cut down my own makeshift forests. Create to revert. That's my motto. Kill that which you bring. You know, make your bed and then sleep in it. Cool moon. Gotta be honest, cool moon. You ever notice the small details in games? Like games that have really small details, and it's epic. I feel like the games where you can see this is Red Dead Redemption 2 and Destiny 2 on some of the guns. It is beautiful, the attention to detail they have. And I gotta give it to Bungie. If you don't know who Bungie is the creator of Destiny and, well, Destiny 2 and, you know, probably Destiny 1, therefore. But I'm wondering, actually, I'm wondering another thing. Can I use the stone cutter for non-stone materials? No, I can't. You're useless, Jason. God, I hate Jason. Anyways, let me show you the roof. I'm getting sick of this. Also, I don't think that's gonna work very well. I might remove the top layer and keep the bottom. See how that... I'm going to die at this rate purely because I cannot stand still and then move straight and then stand still again. I don't know why I removed the very bottom piece. I'm gonna have to place it back. No, that just looks ugly. Oh, come on, I can make that. Anyways, I'm gonna show you the roof. How I do my roof designs. Because I think it's fairly simplistic. Not a lot to it. Oh wait. I am gonna need some... I am gonna need some yeah, I gotta get cobblestone stairs for that. Because there's no way you can do this, make it look good, and make it out of stone brick stairs. Well, you probably could, but I feel like stone brick and stone bricks, stairs and slabs and whatnot, those go with spruce very well, and probably dark oak as well. But oak, it's a cobblestone type of wood. Wait, yeah. I'm gonna have to get No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm gonna be fine. What you basically want to do is you want to do normal stair. Now this is for a very simple roof type. If you want to do one that's not perfectly, you know, diagonal, more up or more vertical or horizontal, then you're gonna need to use slabs as well for that. I might build a small shed, which I'm gonna show that on. Where am I going? I need to get more wood. Every gay person. And trans guy. Really got similar goals. I see them uniting. I say, knowing full well there is a completely ironic and fictional toxicity between the two groups. What the fuck? No. I don't want to plant berries. I want to plant trees so I can cut them down. Oh yeah, that should also be something that I feel like Minecraft should add that, where if you place down and break a sweet berry bush, maybe at a certain stage of a berry bush, it drops sticks. That would be cool, or at least, you know, applicable in situations. Yeah, sure, I'm gonna actually do all of these. So, let me show you my roof design. Simple roof design. Simple comparatively. Compared to the other roof designs I could do, this is simple. And if your roofs do not end with 2 1 by 1, like there's 1 2 3, like let's say I had a third one here, then I make this one bigger, stairs like this, and then I probably do slabs on top of this the whole way. And the tricky part is when stuff starts to connect, and like for here, this roof, that's an even amount between, but that's an odd amount. And then it gets kind of finicky connecting them, but I'll show you how to do that too. But for this one, it's pretty simple, where you just bring it out one, get it down a little, and do alternating like that, and it's gonna bring it out really nice. Now something I do want to do is replace the outer edges of all these with cobblestone stairs instead, but right now I want to make it all out of oak, or at least this part right here. I'm going to work on this separately. I want to make the outer edges out of cobblestone, because I feel like that would be, that's just how you do it in my mind. That's how, you know, that's the way. Why? I feel like there should be a pop-up for every time you want to do that. It's fine. Okay. It's okay. Well, yeah, now you know how my room designs go. And, I am gonna do the floor. I'm probably gonna make this... Actually, I might not make it multi-room. Because I always find multi-room things strange. Like a waste of space, kinda. Yeah, I just don't really like it. Gonna mine a little more cobblestone. I'm gonna use the stone cutter and actually start working on the outer edges of the roof already. Which is probably not a smart thing to do, seeing as I don't even have all the walls. But screw you and your mama and your daddy, but not your siblings unless you have a little sister. Maybe if you have a big sister, I can let that slide too. But I probably won't. If you have a little brother, then it really depends how little. But big brothers, they go. Yeah, they're good. Now, actually, I'm a lot closer to finishing this roof than I am the other one. Because see, this is where confusion starts happening. Because I'm gonna make this the main part of the roof, meaning logically, this one goes first. But then there's the question of connection, because unless you really plan it out, it's gonna be very hard to convincingly connect all of these. And what I mean by main roof, I'm gonna show you, because there's kind of a difference between what you build as your main roof and what you build as your secondary roofs. Because more often than not, there's only one main roof and the rest are secondary roofs. But you have a very complex house shape. You could have one that's both a main and a secondary roof, just two different parts of the roof. Now, allow me to show you what I mean by secondary and not secondary roofs. This is gonna come all the way over here, connect there. That is gonna come all the way over here, and it will be connecting with that. And it'll go up like this towards the center. And there really are problems when it comes to differences in height, but that's really fine. Really, I just don't like the roofs. They're kind of annoying to build, and yeah, that's kind of, they're annoying to build. It takes an ungodly amount of whatever material you're trying to make it out of to make it, which is not fun. Okay, time to destroy my life's work of putting down stairs. And see how I'm not doing the inner edges, but I'm doing the very outer edges of the roof? Like, although that goes over this, it's still the bigger part of the roof. The outer part of the roof, sorry. Yeah, I had to do that because that's what I believe to be the slightly nicer roof. You don't put it on the inside either. If you're doing it like me. If you're using this video for building tips and tricks, which I really don't suggest, but if you are, you don't heed my advice, then that's how you do it. To the very outer edges, and you only do one layer. You don't do the extra inside layer because I said so, and I am your father. You listen to me and me only. You do not listen to strangers. You do not listen to any other podcast besides the Distractible podcast. That's a joke, but to be honest, the Distractible podcast is a very enjoyable podcast. It's funny. It can also be serious, just overall interesting. And I find it interesting. I find it also hilarious. Sometimes, most times, times. I find it hilarious Times New Roman. But yeah. Gonna make it a little bit, but not all the way. I was gonna grab that. And how many stair? That many stair. I thought that villager was another patrol. I don't like patrols, but they're part of the game, so don't hate on the game. Hate the player, son, father, questionable parent figure. How high am I going with this one too? Come on. The thing is, you gotta remove these parts, otherwise it'll look ugly, like my face. And if you look as ugly as my face, then you gotta quit what you're doing. I don't care what you're doing. If you ugly equals my face ugly, that is not acceptable levels of ugly. You gotta stop that ugly right now. Oh right, I'm out of... yeah, I'm not gonna use that. I'll need about a stack, maybe a little bit more than a stack of cobblestone, to complete the rest of that. Also, if you are doing anything with stone, cobblestone, whatever, is a stone-like material, then use the stone cutter, because sometimes it takes equal amounts of rock item to make some type of rock item than does to craft normally. Sometimes you get more. A good example of this is stairs and slabs when compared. Let's take cobblestone stairs and slabs. If we go into the stone cutter, we put one cobblestone in there. I get 2 slabs, and if I take 3 of these and put them in a row, like in a crafting table, I would get 6 of them. That is 2 per. That means that you don't get extra slabs from this. However, you do stairs. You get 1 stair per cobblestone block. Now, if you would do it normally, you would get 4, which is wasting 2 cobblestone. Which means if you're using a stone cutter, it might save you, it might not save you. I don't know about walls. I am not versed in the cobblestone wall business. How we do it? It's 30 minutes. It's 30 minutes. That's all I can say. We did some progress though. I'd say pretty good progress, because we got through some, not all, but we got through some of the roof, which is good. Also some of the walls, that's good as well. And oh yeah, it's good. I showed you tips and tricks. I showed you how to do it. Yeah, I'm sorry it was a purely house building video. I won't be doing any sort of cuts. I am not a guy to do cuts. I'm not a cut kind of guy. Because I don't know. I cut when there's nothing that the viewer should or would want to see. And to be honest, if you want to see the menu, if you want to see the pause menu screen silent while I am in the bathroom, then do tell. I will leave it as extra footage. I might even do this. I'm gonna cut out all of the breaks I do, and I'm gonna make a large montage video of all the breaks with titles equating to which episode it's from and from when to when, so you guys know exactly where it was. I won't be releasing uncut videos, but yeah. Also, I don't want to jinx it, but I think I might have a small upload schedule here. Once a day, 30-minute video of Minecraft, but that might end pretty quickly because I have an unpredictable burnout time. Sometimes I can play a game for weeks straight. Sometimes I had an absolute Destiny 2, Minecraft, GTA 5, Skyrim, Just Cause 3, and Ghost Recon Wildlands phase marathon for weeks. For each of those games, I had weeks where I just played only those games, and it was amazing. And Terraria too. But after a while, a person starts getting I start getting bored of the same game over and over. But I feel like YouTube and just talking, because I already talk to myself. I think I might have already mentioned this, but I already talk to myself a whole lot. And being able to talk to you, even though, well, the videos so far have 1 view each, and I don't know if my views count. If it does, then I'm the only person who has watched my videos. But if there still is anyone out there at all who is seeing this till the end, then I ask that you just comment that you're there, because I don't think that anyone is. My channel was never big to begin with. The content I made was not consistent in terms of what it was or when it was. It was not good content, and I don't think it is now either. And I'm not a good content creator, as well as not a good person in general. But if there is still somebody there, or someone new, that is watching these videos, and you have made it to this point, which means you have watched this video till the end, most likely, then please comment that you are here, because it feels better knowing that I'm recording for an audience and not just to satiate the voices in my head, because it does get lonely sometimes. It's sometimes very lonely, even though I talk to myself a lot, and I find a sort of solace in that, some sort of consolation. It's still not good. It's not fulfilling. I am still not happy with this. I am not talking to anyone at all. There's nobody here to me. So, again, if you are there for some reason, for whatever reason, and you think that maybe you'll be here again, maybe you will see another video, whether it be one of the newer ones or an old one, then please just tell me. I would be very grateful. I would. I really would. Because it's, well, one person not watching the video, someone great and big like Markiplier or Captain Sauce or Vanos or whatever, it's not as big a deal to them as it is for someone like me, who seemingly doesn't have any. Because so far I'm convinced that it's just my own views that I have on my videos, from me checking my audio quality and editing quality. But it's nice having someone here. And I'm not going to bore you with a lot of sappy talk or pity. Don't take this as a cry for pity, but it does mean something to me if you interact with a video of mine, if you watch it, and I'm convinced it isn't me, or if you like it, or comment, or if you subscribe for some reason, then that's something to add to my day. But I've kept you here long enough. Again, tell me if you're there, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.